How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name is Andy Bumatai, and I will be your host. Hey, si Honda, mahalo for subscribing. Took last week off. I'll explain a little bit about what's going on. But if you're new here, we play custom-made music videos, most of which feature places in Hawaii, and we editorialize Hawaii news items so that the migrated Hawaiians go, hey, what's going on back home? Guess what? This is where you find out. Okay? So, let's say, first of all, let's say how's it to the Hamajang gang, right? And how we do that is we go to the big board here and I clickanize a few of the people. Like here's Devin. Hey, how's it? Aloha no. And there's Deborah Casey Jones. Sam Bittner coming in. Hey, how's it, Lady Misty? Nani Aloha, our moderationist, a lead moderationist, and also an associate producer. And Namaste Zen. Mahalo for all the comments you make on the YouTube side. Shakalaka, another moderationizer. And she says, whoo, saw a license plate, Kauai today, which means the water. But we'll see what happens there. Hey, what was that? Hey, Mad Statter, mahalo for cheering 300 biddies. That's on the YouTube. All rusty. That's on the Twitch side. Okay. Yeah. Little issue with the voice. We'll talk about that in just a bit. But Devin, another one of our moderationizers. Hey, if you're originally from Hawaii, let us know. We may have a music video straight for you. Oh, right there. Okay. Look at that. Namaste Zen. I'm aloha. Hey, how's it, Brian? Aloha. Oh, we got a hype train on Twitch. Let's see where we're at with that. Hey, hi, thanks. Hype Train is, we're on a number of platforms: YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Rumble, Kick. And on the Twitch side, when people donate biddies or bits, 1 bit is 1 penny, by the way. And, if a number of people do that, it creates what they call a hype train. And we're on level 3. 19%. Wow, that was fast. Guys, mahalo nui loa. Okay. Let's see who else we got here. Hey, there's Steve Yosh. Hello, Andy and gang. Mahalo. And let me try to get to the bottom of the chat. Hey, Kenny Roberts. Got one of your songs queued up, Kenny. Mahalo for being here. Medium 7 Up. I have a helmet for you, by the way. I got one. I don't know what size your head is. I have all my helmets are large. So if that's too big for you, get someone to compliment you a lot, and maybe it will fit eventually. Mad Statter here. Hello, Mad Statter. Catch her on Twitch and on YouTube. She does a show, Chatter with Statter. Hey, see Honda, speaking of moderationists, there she is. Thank you for all the wonderful comments you do on YouTube, by the way. Let's see. Who's this? Broken Soul. Just saying, how's it do, Shakalaka? Maharishi. There we go. Oh, man, Mad Statter. Tax season is over, so I get to jump on my insurance agent persona. Here comes Ellie. What is that? Steve Yosh, hello to everyone. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and here's C. Honda letting you know how you can tune in to Chatter with Statter right there. Okay, so now, again, before we do our first editorialized videos, by the way, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on here, what we'll be talking about. Okay, did I lose it? Oh, no, here we go. It's been a while. Okay. First off, we're going to say aloha to Ake Bono, who passed away earlier this month. Sad Hawaii boy. The first foreign sumo he got the highest rank. What's it called? Yokozuna. Sorry about that. Okay, and then we're going to, you know, the stairway to heaven that goes up there. Everybody comes here. I like to stair. They're tearing it down. I know. And then there's a new Veteran Affairs building on the west side there. And people who usually drive into town, very happy about that. Also, Maui condo prices jump. I would say not only do they jump, they're leaping, okay? And then a Hawaii teacher is honored nationally, okay? And if we have time, we'll get to speed humping Babasum. That's right, this is on the west side. And a Broken Soul, thank you for gifting 5 gift subs. You bugger, mean, you? Okay. So anyway, let me touch a little bit about why I took last week off. Okay, I was doing a whole bunch of medical stuff, right? I got a colonoscopy, I got my ears checked, I did eye exams, I know. And then one of the things I was doing a routine teeth cleaning, okay? So I was in there and the hygienist said, you know, there's something back here that looks a little odd. And I went, uh-oh, right? She calls into dentist, the dentist walks in, we need to get a biopsy. I'll spare you the visceral part of what it looked like and all that stuff. But anyway, so they referred me back to my cancer doctor. I know. Now, this happened, of course, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now I'm back into lab rat mode while I test all these things. They did the biopsy, negative, okay? Yeah, no concern with the biopsy. But now they want me to do a brain scan, a chest x-ray, and blood work to make sure nothing else is going on. Okay, so all of these things, you know, they take a toll on you once you've been through this before, so you're kind of concerned about that, okay? So that, on top of trying to find a new club to do our stand-up shows in, and it just ate up last week. So I apologize for not being here. Tell Mr. Turtle, thank you for cheering 59 biddies. All right, yeah, and the hype train ended. Thank you to everybody. You know, really appreciate it. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Now, back to the real world here. Akebono passed away. Now, Akebono is from Hawaii, Waimanalo boy, right? At 18 years old, went to Japan to try his hand at sumo. When he was 22, he became okuzuna, which is the highest level. Now, you gotta imagine, didn't speak Japanese, nothing, just one big brother, hey, I'm gonna try. And he did it, but passed away recently. So let's take a look at that.
The world is mourning the loss of one of Hawaii's most iconic athletes, Akebono Taro. The renowned sumo legend has passed away. His family confirmed he died of heart failure earlier this month at a Tokyo hospital. Survived by his wife, daughter, and 2 sons, they plan to honor his memory with a private celebration of life. Those close to him are shocked at his sudden departure, remembering his boundless generosity and spirit of aloha.
He was larger than life. At 6 foot 8 inches tall, Chad Rowan, better known to the world as Akebono, was the first non-Japanese sumo wrestler elevated to Yokozuna in January 1993.
At that time, late 80s and 90s, I mean, everybody was looking at Chad. Everybody was looking at Kunishiki. But Chad was the first. Chad was the first to break that ceiling.
He helped pave the way, inspiring future generations.
They know that from watching these guys and from their practices, they got to be all heart. That fighting spirit's got to be coming first. And you cannot separate the sport of sumo from the spirit.
Sumo goes all the way back to Japanese creation myths, in other words, to the beginning of time. And in all that time, up until Akebono's time, he was only the 64th person to have reached this top rank.
Panic spent a great deal of time with him, writing his biography, Gaijin Yokozuna. He says Akebono was able to break down those cultural barriers and rise to the highest level of sumo because of his upbringing in Waimanalo.
His accomplishment and what he has done, not just for Japan, but for Hawaii, was done completely from the heart, and he got really nothing materialistically or monetarily in return for that. It was just all giving. And that really matches kind of the reason why he was able to have this cultural success over there, is that not that he kind of learned how they do it, but that he did it in a Waimanalo way.
Friend and restaurant owner Ryoji Soranaka says Akebono never forgot where he was from.
We had karaoke at our restaurant, and he would always sing Waimanalo blues. You know, local boy at heart, and he used to always come into the restaurant and say he needed to recharge, so he was the real deal, right? He made it to Yokozuna, you know, and that's what we used to call him out of respect. Hey, you know, not Chad, but hey, you know, Yokozuna, yeah. But he was always, you know, down to earth, just one of the boys.
Those close to him say they'll miss his heart and fighting spirit most.
It wasn't just some guy. This was like the embodiment of what Hawaii likes to think of itself as full of aloha and love and care for others. To have even a single person like that pass is a real loss, you know.
In a statement, Governor Josh Green says Akebono inspired our youth that with determination and hard work, attaining your dreams is possible. Green goes on to say he was a champion in both the land of his birth and his adopted island home. He served as an ambassador for Hawaii in Japan, and his legacy will live on.
Wow. I'm gonna miss you, bro. And a wonderful guy. Lanai, remember Augie and Lanai when they had the radio thing? He told a funny story about how Akebono and he went to the same high school, right? And for PE one day, they had wrestling, and guess who Lanai got pitted against? He said, "Bruh, he almost smothered me. All he had to do was lay on me. I was underneath him, kicking and screaming like a cockroach. Go on, bro, help me out." Oh, I know. So there we go. Akebono, bro. Okay. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Okay. Let's take a break here and go to watch a freeway time lapse. Now, again, for the people who may be just joining us, we do these music videos, most of which feature places in Hawaii. And this one is, I think, H1 or H2 or both or whatever. So let's take a look at that. But first, what happened? What happened to my butt first? Wow. I should have known it ended fast. Anyway, there you go. Okay. Now, I don't know how many people out there have ever been up over Stairway to Heaven. You know that I have never done it. I thought about it a couple times, but then I aged out before I actually got up to doing those steps, right? And the thing that concerns most of the neighbors around there is that you have to trespass through property to get up there. But the thing that people who like the stairs are concerned about is that it's public funds that originally built it. So, but anyway, what's this here, David? David, how's it, Andy? Miss you in those club rides. Yeah, I kind of hung up my spurs there. Sold that bike you saw me riding to a really nice guy. Anyway, he dug it. So let's watch this this next one here. This is about how they're planning to remove Stairway to Heaven.
The city and county of Honolulu is moving ahead with the removal of the Haiku Stairs, with a blessing scheduled this week to mark the beginning of the removal project. Although the lead attorney working to keep the stairs says he will continue to make his case in court. Max Rodriguez has the latest.
For decades, people have illegally trespassed on private property to reach the Haiku Stairs, also known as the Stairway to Heaven. But this popular trail has been raising community concerns.
All these people trespassing for years and years, and these people are rude.
The city working towards removing the stairs, last year announcing Nakoa Companies Inc. was selected for the project. No timeline has been revealed so far, but the city expected to share details this week. A blessing for the work to begin is scheduled for Wednesday. Some neighbors have been waiting years for the work to remove the stairs to begin.
Years and years.
Although there are some who are fighting to save the stairs. The Friends of Haiku Stairs filed a lawsuit last year to stop the city, but a judge dismissed the case. The group is now in the process of appealing that decision. On Monday, the group getting notice from the Intermediate Court of Appeals that there's a date set for May 20 to submit an opening brief. The group arguing for additional environmental impact statements to be completed.
Now that we're in the appeals process and the record has been finalized today, now we'll start with opening briefs and actually argue our case before the ICA.
Van de Veer says they are considering additional measures to halt the work.
We are contemplating filing an injunction pending appeal to stop the city from moving forward with any work while this appeals process is underway.
More than $2.5 million have been appropriated for the removal of the stairs. A spokesperson with the mayor's office says there is no current legal proceeding that precludes the city from moving forward with the removal project. Max Rodriguez, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Ooh, I know. You know, but people keep falling off it, don't they? You know, and then they got to bring in the helicopters and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, some of you guys out there did the stairs. Very interesting. But you heard that one guy for years. I know. You know, I don't know how you would do that so that it was an actual attraction, you know, but how do you do something like that safely? I mean, you look at those stairs, both sides. Ay, sos mere Jose. Ooh, I know. Stairway to Heaven was a World War II lookout. Yeah. And that's what they said to everybody who was planning to go up there. Look out. So after they remove the stairs, we'll call it Ridgeline to Heaven. Oh, man. What? Oh, Michael is going to bed now. Thank you, Nani. She just bat phoned me that Michael Anthony Smith is going to bed. So there he is, and good night. I know. He does a radio DJ thing in the morning. Excuse me, radio personality, not DJ. Showing my age there. Pay the property owner for his easement. You know what? Namaste Zen. There's a bunch of ways they could do it, but I think what they're mostly concerned about is people falling off. And secondly, it's easier to say no than to put any thought into things. Right? What do they say? A confused mind says no. I know. See, Honda, what are you saying here to Kenny and Andy to Shaka? Oh, Shaka. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be an emoji. Ooh, look at that. Punani saying good night. I think he comes here just to say good night. We all expecting us all to sing Pupu Hino. Hey, Andres Mario Garcia. Aloha. Are you, Andres? I'm guessing it's Andres. My Filipino coming out. So unless it's Andreas, but I'm not sure. You can let us know if you like. Just spell them phonetically. No shame. Okay. Okay. So Stairway to Heaven. Okay. Now we're going to take. Let's listen to a little. I guess it's funky blues, so to speak. But as a warm-up,
the love we shared once
Oof, there we go. Kaimuki. Hey, how's it, Keone Nunes? Mahalo for being here, bro. We hung out a little bit at the Pearl Ridge just before we ended that show. We hung out a little bit and ate Japanese food afterwards. Was good fun. Yeah, I know. Okay, hey, how's it, Jody? Aloha no. Thanks for being here, girlfriend. Woohoo! I've known Jody since the dinosaurs roamed the earth. I know. Okay, what's this, Miles? Aloha, Keone Nunes. That's right. I think it was Keone who told me about Kaimuki, about Kaimuki, which were that areas where they did a lot of the tea leaf for the emus. So it was Kaimuki, if I'm not mistaken. And I have in the past many. Melissa McDowell, aka Shakalaka, for being on that side. Where did you jump over to the Facebook side? Again, you know, we're on YouTube. Let's see, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, Rumble, Kick. Yeah, pretty much it. Crazy, right? What is crazy? What is crazy? Oh, about how long we've known each other? I'm guessing that's okay. Let's see. Facebook user. Somebody is now. This is the user group on Facebook. On Facebook, we have Andrew, Andy, and the Facebook user group. Right. So Facebook user groups. Those guys show up as just Facebook user like that. Right. So we don't see their name, but we see you and know you're watching. By the way, Facebook will no longer let us broadcast live streams into user groups coming up here soon. I don't know exactly. What's that? Comment on YouTube. Don't know what that means. Okay, only comment on YouTube. Yeah, I get it. Yes, the root of the tea leaf plant was very sweet when cooked. There we go. I know it had something to do with it. You hang out with Keone and you feel like you're watching a marathon episode of Kamakapili. Did you know? Now you do. And that's how I felt. Oh, Marty Lovelace, Ozzy, Andy, and everyone. And that's a lot of people right there. Okay, let's see. Now, this one takes us, you remember Patrick, little Patrick? I think he calls himself something else. He has a Hawaiian name, but I call him Patrick. Known him forever. And as he was been coming here, so what I did was I drove through the street across from the Ilikai Hotel that he used to live at to show him how much it has changed. And that's what this next video is. But I'm going to show it here. It wasn't really designed to be broadcast, but we're going to do that anyway. And first...
Daytime's into night. We got time to waste, let's waste it right. We got time to waste, let's waste it
Were you on the bike or in the truck? I think that was a truck shot. I can't remember. Might have been on the bike. You can usually tell the bike but I wasn't watching. I was reading the chat. There we go. Pakelika. Ooh, I know. Did you see your old stomping grounds there, Patrick? Did you? Hey, I know that area. That's right there. I don't know if you were here when I was telling people that. The reason I shot that was, I think it was your birthday or something, and I went there and said, hey, let's go show Patrick how much where he changed. Long sleeve, ooh, hot there. I don't know. I've been wearing, hot clothes forever. From Waianae, Mililani, I don't care how I dress, never that hot. I know. Might have something to do with why I don't like air conditioning in cars. My truck doesn't have air conditioning. I've never missed it, Sometimes when it's super hot, the back of my shirt gets wet on the seat because I have kind of vinyl seats. But other than that, too funny. Ooh, thanks for the memories. All right, here we go. What, rainy today? No. It rained the last few days, but anyway. I love Waikiki. I spent 5 years working at the Hyatt Regency Waikiki. So much fun. Surf, volleyball, comedy show, and the disco. That was it. My truck has 4-window AC. Roll them down, huh? I know. You have 4 windows? I guess you have an extended cab or a 4-door maybe? 4 windows. Wow. Or do you have the little wing windows? Remember those? Those were so cool. Okay, now we're going to do a video. This one here talks about the new Veterans Affair building. Okay, and they're doing one in West Oahu side over there. I think it's Kapolei or something. But anyway, it's been a long time coming. Hey, Kamala man showing face here. You, bro. Anyway, it's finally here. And the veterans, is it veterans or veterans? What do you say? Anyway, here's the story.
Tomorrow is the grand opening of the long-awaited Daniel Kahikina Akaka Veterans Affairs Clinic in Kapolei.
Our Annalisa Burgos gives us an exclusive first look at the modern facility.
This is the new VA clinic that's opening to the public tomorrow. We got a sneak peek into the facility that's expected to be a life changer for the veterans and military families on the leeward side. How much time do you think you'll save every day in commute time?
Hours.
James Sewell won't have to drive 2 hours to the VA clinic at Tripler Army Medical Center anymore.
Traffic is bad in the morning and in the evening, so it's better that it's here. I can just come from work and come right over here and get my services.
It's a huge relief for many who rely on the VA and have been frustrated with service wait times, traffic, and parking challenges.
This new 88,000 square foot facility,
wow.
The $130 million that it has taken to build this is our commitment to veterans in the Pacific Islands for the 21st century. This is our commitment to make sure that we honor our veterans, that we give them the care that they need.
It starts when they arrive with free valet service.
So when they first come in, we'll have our Red Coat ambassadors here, and they can actually help them out of their car and into the facility. But one of their main functions is to guide them to where they need to be, being that it's a new facility. So this is our main lobby. The lobby is open for everyone. And once the veteran checks in right here, someone will come get them from the primary care area. We escort the patient this way into an exam room.
Wow.
The clinic offers primary care and specialty services, including mental health care, dental, prosthetics, women's health, and audiology.
Also for our women veterans, if we need to put them in stirrups. We have 4 state-of-the-art audiology booths for hearing aid testing for the veterans. And so we're going to have 6 audiologists here. Our wait times right now are about 78 days. So this will cut down tremendously to be seen. Most veterans do come out with some type of hearing loss due to being in combat or just going to the range and all of the loud noises that they're around.
The physical therapy areas include modern equipment and outdoor recreation. Radiology will also house the VA's first MRI scanner in the Pacific, minimizing the need to travel to the continent. Named after the first U.S. Senator of Native Hawaiian ancestry and fellow veteran Daniel Akaka, the clinic serves veterans from across the region, including Guam, Saipan, Tinian, Rota, and American Samoa.
Now that we have authority through COFA legislation that Congress recently passed, we can actually have veterans from the freely associated states here. That includes Marshall Islands, that includes Palau, and that also includes Micronesia.
Yeah.
So this is a big deal.
The grand opening starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow, followed by an open house for the public from 1 to 4 p.m. Reporting in Kapolei, Annalisa Burgos, Hawaii News Now.
Ooh, there you go. How's it, Krista Lynch? Aloha no. Oop, what happened? I went RSU. Aloha Gengi. Good to see all of you. Hey, I'm telling you, I was talking earlier, I have to do a bunch of tests here coming up. And they're all scheduled at the West Oahu Medical Center, right? So I don't have to go into town, which is just, boom, I'm there in 15 minutes now. I know, but it's about the traffic because my appointment's at 3 o'clock. If it was 3 o'clock in town, add an hour on the way home. So it would have been a drag. Yes. And Keone says, Senator Akaka was a really big supporter of veterans while in office. So, yeah, that is true. Well, look, that's what they named him. Ooh, what test? Maybe you weren't here, Patrick. I had some issues, and they did a biopsy in that place where I had some issues before. That was negative, but now they got to do brain scan, chest X-ray, and blood work to make sure all systems go. That's right. Ooh, much love to you, Annie. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I'm back in lab rat mode. No. Not one of my favorite things, but guess what? Better safe than aggravated. I don't know. The VA is the biggest integrated health system in the U.S. Did not know that. Thank you, Thomas the Turtle. They got to make sure get one brain. Yeah, I know. Who was I? I was talking to Kamako Brown on the phone the other day, and I said, yeah, I got to go in for a brain scan. He goes, why waste the time, Andy? Anyway. Okay, so let's see. That was Patrick Road. I'm lost. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do a thing on how condo prices have jumped. How many are we doing on time? I'm going to try to keep it to an hour. I don't know if you can tell, but a little bit of vocal energy issues here, but we'll see. I know, Lady Misty is too funny. Oh, I got a new one. Abby Normal. Oh, AB Normal. I know. Get a new one. Okay, relax. It's Lomi time in Sen. You sound a bit off. Yeah, I won't get into it, Scotty, but yeah, I'm having a little bit of an issue, and that's why they're concerned. So we power through because I promise you there are worse things. Okay, let's take a look at condo prices jumping.
Data shows the median price for a condo on the Valley Isle was $1.3 million in March. That's the same price as buying a single-family home. Nikki Shenfield spoke with realtors and explains why this isn't a good reflection of the current markets.
The median price for a condo on Maui jumped 63% in March, from $745,000 to $1.3 million. It comes as many Maui residents say they are being priced out for numerous reasons, like lack of housing and affordability, and people wanting more money from FEMA to house displaced Lahaina residents.
Rates are high. Thanks to the hyperinflation, thanks to the rates that were set, which were based on short-term rental daily rates, you now have one bedroom's $5,000 a month, two bedrooms $7,000 a month, and yes, there are a few units that are reasonably priced, but they're the outlier.
The Realtors Association of Maui says a reason why the median price jumped to $1.3 million was the completion of the luxury La'iloa project in Wailea. There were 12 closings in March with a median price of about $2.5 million. But the remaining 81 condos sold on Maui had a median price of $975,000, which is still higher than anywhere else in the state. One Maui realtor says his first sale at Kihei Villages sold for $399,000 back in 2018. Now,
Kihei Villages are going for over $700,000. So an entry-level condo is going to cost you almost $750,000. You take into account the fire, the people displaced. There already was low inventory, so there's nowhere to go.
Thanks,
Graham
Puppy
says
Cheney,
buyer
for
competition
subscribing.
in Central Maui remains high, and most buyers are fire survivors. Senator McKelvey says more focus needs to be on housing in the next legislative session.
Properties that have been foreclosed on, where potentially the state could step in a partnership or with nonprofits to buy those units, and then you put them out of any short-term rental pool or speculative pool and put them into long-term in perpetuity pool.
Nikki Shenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Wow. I got to tell you, $1.3 million for a condo. Did you hear that? $7,000 a month for a two-bedroom rent. I know. Can I handle? Oh, okay. Now we're going to go to the vault and play something. In 2007 and 2008, I hosted a show called Nighttime. It was a basic talk show, 5 nights a week, right after the news. We had guests on, a band, audience, the whole bit. And yeah. I still have nightmares over that one. But the show, actually, I really enjoyed doing. So this takes us to one of the videos that that I did while we were there. Cyril Pahanui, who of course has since passed away, but this was one of my favorite performances. And before I get into this, real quick, we used to have bands there, and they would come in and they would take an hour to sound check, and they needed monitors and they needed all this stuff. It was like, oh man, Cyril showed up with his guitar, sat on a stool, put one microphone in front of it and went, let's go. And did this. But let me show you this first. This is a little musical opening act for him.
You're watching Nighttime, and coming to the stage right now is a gentleman to me who epitomizes the purity and power of one voice and one guitar. Please help me welcome Cyril Pahanui.
ia ihe ia I kanalu he ana ia ihe ia la I kanalu he ana
And we'll be talking to Cyril when we come back. And Donna Faust and Julie Anderson. Don't go away.
Oh yeah, those were the days. You know, we actually did very well. 2007, and you know, our ratings were climbing. We had a bunch of great sponsors. Everything was going good. But I don't know if you recall what happened in 2008. Boom! Exactly. Took me down, and you know, all the sponsors ran for the doors, but you know, because they ran out of money. You know, everything was collapsing. So close, so close. Anyway, so beautiful, fills my soul. Yes, Mama T-Bird, definitely. Oh, housing crash. Yeah. Credit default swaps. Remember those? They were all over the news. Everybody went, oh, it's because of a credit default swap. Yeah. What is that? I know. Love you on YouTube. We love you. Don't know what that means, Caffeine Addict. You're talking about the nighttime, the show, because we used to put a lot of it on YouTube. Still gotta do that, by the way. Oh, soy kimo kumi. Soy sio kumi. Sio kumi. Oh, sio kumi. Trying, brother, right there. Or sister, I don't know. But thank you for being there. You were very gracious enough to invite me on your show, Richard Nato and the Not Ready for Primetime Band. No, it wasn't the Not Ready for Prime. It was the Nighttime High Tone Ensemble. Yeah, Not Ready for Primetime was that was another talk show, I think. Anyway, I love the show live on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Andy, you cracked me up. Oh, thank you, Hawaiian Ellen. And back to your actual account. Okay, let's see what we got here. Good to see you all. Jigamba, aloha no. Oh, Siokumi, aloha, and welcome to the Hamajang Gang. That's Devin, one of our moderationizers right there. hey, welcome here. We practice aloha and we stay away from anything that's political, cynical, or medical, even though I've been kind of talking about that. But it's slightly different. We don't elaborate. And you notice I'm not using the C word. Sorry, was Richard Nato and the Tofu Band. That's good. I like that. Oh, and hey, Siokumi, see how friendly everybody is here? Welcome and thank you for showing face. We appreciate that. Are you from Hawaii, from Japan, or elsewhere? Let us know. Bros, how's it? And Jane Gang. Well, you know what? We haven't gone to the big board in a while. Let's see what Bros looks like. We do this so that we can see the avatar. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember yours. I made the joke about, oh, you get on car with a tree growing out the middle. But aloha shakalaka and Terry in Scotland, nani aloha. Siokumi, where are you from? Let us know. Okay, look, plenty of people saying hi to you. Kamaka Brown, aloha kamaka. There, if you're originally from Hawaii, let us know. We may have a music video that goes through your old stomping. Okay, so now we're going to pay homage. Is that what I was trying to say? We're going to recognize a teacher, a chemistry teacher who was nationally recognized for excellence. Yeah, I won't even spoil it, but check this out.
Big announcement for a teacher who taught chemistry for 34 years on Hawaii Island and Oahu for the Kamehameha schools. Billy V has a story.
Today, I am so happy to be here to join you as I announce that Joel Truesdell has been selected as one of this year's 5 inductees into the National Teachers Hall of Fame.
Joel Truesdell is one of 5 teachers from across the U.S. and Canada that will be part of the class of 2024. It was announced yesterday that he had been named to the National Teachers Hall of Fame. He came to Hawaii in 1987 to study for a PhD in synthetic organic chemistry. To support himself, Truesdell took a substitute position at the Kamehameha schools and found out he loved teaching more than being a research scientist. Those who know him well says he also embraced the Hawaiian culture.
We already knew the impact that you had on children and student learning. We already knew the impact that you had on our aina. We already knew the impact that you have on people who are very close to you. This is not just an induction. This is a confirmation, affirmation of the kind of person that you are to many of us.
I could see always the transformation, and I wanted to be a transformational teacher where every student would come out knowing that greater success, they are going to be able to be successful beyond the program or my class. And one message that I have for all teachers is never stop learning.
This is the second time that a Hawaii teacher has been inducted into the National Teachers Hall of Fame. Jonathan Gillentine, he was inducted in 2017. For Truesdell, he will go and attend his formal induction ceremony. It'll be held at Emporia State University in Kansas on June 21st. Billy V, Hawaii News Now.
Yeah, I know. It is great to see teachers recognized, you know. And who knows, maybe next we can start paying them. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I know, they're not sports figures, but, you know, they do have an impact on young people. Okay. Aloha, Papi Cheney, Nani Aloha, and Devin. Yes, there we go. Tough job being a teacher. Yeah, believe me, I know. I'm so glad. My wife works with 3rd and 4th graders. She was teaching. Now she's in the administrative office. And because of her work with 3rd and 4th graders, she's able to handle me. Oh, so awesome. But give them better vacay and than Kansas. Teachers are important. And you know what's especially rewarding is when I'm walking somewhere, you know, with my wife, and you see some person in college who goes, Mrs. Bumatai, remember how much you helped me in 3rd grade when I was having trouble with that book report. It just pushed me over the edge, got the grade, and was able, you know, just like, wow. Oh, so rewarding. Anyway, okay. So what was that? You know what? Let's play another music video. This is one we haven't done in a while. This takes us to Sandy side. You know, it's a Sandy Beach side. But first.
The sun is warm, there's a gentle breeze. All the birds are making homes inside the evergreens. The air is clear, with our loved ones close. You can pick out every star without a telescope. So beautiful to see how we have changed. In time, you know, everything we've lost comes on again, and I will grab onto your arm a little stronger than we were before. I've missed your face, has it been that long? Looking forward to a fire and a sing-along. Let's stay the same as the children grow, and teach them all the simple things we thought we used to know. So beautiful to see how we have changed. In time, you know, everything we've lost comes on again, and I will grab onto your arm a little stronger than we were before. In a word, in a day, we are all brand new, and it's love that we're fighting for. I'm proud, you know, that we always held out hope. So if you grab onto my arm, let's take a walk until the sun gets warm. In time. gotta be alive. She believes, and her laughter is sweet. And I'm one margarita away from asking her out. Find a little courage, I could be here all night. Leave me here standing if my timing ain't right. That's living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. But you gotta be alive. It's all written in our page. When we let something go, when we give from the heart, when we make a new friend, we will play on rainy days, and our ships will all come in. Yeah, living. But you gotta be alive. It's all written in our page. When we let something go, when we give from the heart, when we make a new friend, we will play on rainy days, and our ships will all come in. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. But you gotta be alive.
Ooh, what's going on, Kinako? Something going on out there? Yeah, there you go. All right, gang, there we go. Thank you for being here. You know what? Let me play this video here. And wait a minute. I'll make sure I play the right one. I blow this every time. This is how we thank the all the people who follow us, who subscribe to us on Patreon and have joined our YouTube membership. Okay, so I think this will work here. There you go. Yeah, and we'd like to thank our moderationist, Nani Aloha, C Honda, Devin, Shakalaka, Rick S. Who did I forget? Anybody? And all these people. By the way, someone just joined Patreon that I don't have on this list, but I will add them as soon as I can get to all this technical stuff that I have to do for that. But mahalo for all your support, you guys. Okay. And Nani says here, no raid today. Okay. So we will not be raiding. Raiding is something you do on Twitch, where we go in mass and follow somebody else. But evidently not happening. But I told Kenny Roberts that we have one of his songs queued up, so I want to play that now. And this started as a joke. It was a Valentine's Day, and I was playing with putting the bike that I sold into this full-size into the short bed truck I have, and I hooked, retrofitted it with a winch and all this other kind of stuff. But anyway, this is what that looks like. And where am I? Make sure I'm at the right size. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right here. Let's play that. This is Kenny Roberts. Love the song. Kind of feel guilty about putting this video to it. But anyway, and by the way, but first, avert your eyes if you don't want to see a seagull consume a rabbit. I know. This seagull catches a rabbit and eats it whole. If that bothers you, you may want to avert your eyes, okay? Check this out.
Hey, when you're home alone and thoughts start to cross your mind, how many people out there are just like me? I've been through life with good intentions, down the road in one direction. 'Cause that's just the way it ought to be. How can I tell you just how I feel? Trying to make a change in my life, but still I say no, and I go alone. This friendship means more to me than a life. Soon I come to terms with my life. I thought about it maybe once or twice, trying to get love back in my heart. Life to me is like a lonely road. Destiny will yet unfold. These thoughts and dreams in my mind. How can I tell you just how I feel? I'm trying to make a change in my life, but still I say no, and I go home alone. Friendship means more to me than a night.
Yeah, and Hawaiian Ellen. Ooh, that looks a fun riding, and I'm thinking of getting one. Well, find a park with a very level surface to practice on, because you will huli maka flip at some point. I know. Andy, everyone has a mask but you. Well, it's because I'm zooming past, right? There we go. All right, gang. Thank you so much, everybody. And again, our moderationers, all the people who follow us on Patreon and on YouTube, and the Hamajang gang. Mahalo nui loa for being here. I'll keep you updated on what's going on. So far, we plan to do the Thursday show, and of course, unless they call and go, guess when we want you in. But right now, it looks like clear sailing for this Thursday. All right, and Keone, hello, my brother. I love you. Mahalo for Allahama and to Allahama Jang Gang. And thank you. Okay, here we go. We're going to heat the button. Ooh, what? You guys ready? All right. Let's see. Where is the button? I forgot. There it is. You don't do this for a week, and it's like, what? So, 3, 2, 1.